So the third part of practice in this series to becoming a full-time music professional is something called measured growth. Now, what do I mean by measured growth? Well, I mean exactly that. When you practice, your intention is to grow, right? So if you practice for 3 times a week, you look back over the course of that last week and you see how far your progress has been. If you are a rapper trying to rap fast, like Twister or somebody, and you can rap so many words in a minute. Well, write that down, write down the date that you accomplished that, and now rap the same thing later at a faster speed, because practice is about pushing yourself, right? Rap it at a faster speed and write down where you're at over that next week, and then over the next week and the next week, and look at your growth to understand exactly how fast and where you are going. If you are a singer and you're practicing your pitch, you want to practice your tuning, you want to see how well in tune you are, then sing a vocal phrase, right? And then put your, like if you have DAW software and say you have auto-tune, then put the auto-tune plugin on your vocal and see how many cents off of that perfect pitch you are with each word that you say. You know, you could be 20 cents off, you can be 10 cents off. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'll go more into detail in some product I'm going to start to offer that's going to be very specific. If I have enough interest in that's something that you want to see, I can be very specific in how to practice, because there are certain methods that I've developed over the course of 20 years that allow you to get the most out of practice so you can grow the fastest. Just leave us a comment or reply back to this video so we know that you are indeed interested in learning how to effectively practice. But essentially, you want to write down where you are at. You want to write down your progress by date, so you can look back a month later, 2 months later, look back in your past and see, okay, I was there with my practice, now I'm here. Maybe it's just like exercise. Maybe you could only do 6 curls, and then the next month you can now do 12 curls using the same amount of weight. You want to be very detailed with your recording. You want to record the detail of where you are at, so you'll know exactly how far you become, and you'll also start to notice maybe even some other weaknesses. You'll start noticing, well, hey, I'm able to do this easier, I'm able to grow faster at this, but this one thing in particular is like, I'm kind of struggling on that. So now you know to focus more time and energy on that one thing. So that's the third part of practice, measured growth. So this is the exciting part. If you've been following my series over these few years about how to become a full-time artist, as I've been doing this pretty much real time in front of the camera with you guys, now it's time for the big step. Now, what is the big step? The big step for me was quitting.